Hey guys, it's Brian Howard. We all know the struggles that small business owners have, in trying to get funding and access credit, cash and credit for their business, and the difficulties that involve that, when going into traditional banks. And so the Business Funding Suite eliminates all those issues. They make available some great funding programs that you can't get in your banks. And then, they also coach you through the process of establishing a strong business credit report and credit profile for your business. The clients that I've sold the program to have just been amazed and blown away by the resources, by the material, and by the support that they get from the business advisor team. And so it's just been a great situation, for myself, and for my clients. If you're a small business owner and you're trying to access cash and funding, which, as a business owner, I don't know why you wouldn't, because I know every business owner out there wants to grow their business, then the business funding is the best solution for you. I mean, it literally solves all of your business credit and business funding needs. Okay, so I just wanted to take a moment to share that with you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day.
Hello, my name is Brian. I wanted to let everyone know that, hey, this is a very, very great product. I received great service from my business credit coach, as well as my financial consultant, who walked me through all the funding that my business could get approved for. Awesome product. I was able to obtain my $50K within a matter of 3 to 4 months, and I'm pretty sure that I am going to be sending many clients your way for helping me with the funding that I needed for my business. Thank you very much.
My name is Cheryl. I was a bank lender in the past, and I thought I knew all about the financing and funding options available for businesses. I even went through the bank loan process when I got ready to purchase an existing business. I found out that the process was very tedious, the paperwork required was extensive, and it took months to complete the whole process. After that experience, I learned that there are a lot of different funding options available for businesses, but most business owners don't know how to get money. I was very excited to learn about the Business Finance Suite and the process of building business credit for my business, where I could get even more money than I could ever get before. I believe that the Business Finance Suite has opened up possibilities for my business in the future that I never could have imagined, and that every business owner can benefit from owning the Business Finance Suite. It will change the way you do business.
So my name is Dave Sternbach, but I'd like to give a testimonial of why I think this is a great product and a good solution for my clients. And I'd like to use a story of an existing client that I have. It was one of my first sales, and it was connected with my credit repair business. Client was referred to me from an associate that I know from a national bank. Client went in there looking for a loan to buy the retail business building that he was currently leasing. And due to some prior businesses he had at some point in time, he had some personal credit issues, and that's how the client came to me. So I did some initial credit repair work. Unfortunately for him, he had his wife's name on the business, and so I looked at her credit, and I thought it would be a better shot if we just worked on her credit first, and that's what we did. And once we did that, we got him in shape in order to be able to buy the building. And what I talked to him about was now eliminating that barrier for the future, and so he's now going through the credit building program and is already in the process and has obtained some business credit already as he's going through the steps. So I mean, that is a perfect scenario, and I have a lot of clients that are kind of in the same situation, that they have gone to get some lending. They're doing the personal guarantee, they got some credit issues, and they really don't know where to go from there. So this is something that when I talk to clients and prospects, this is something they never even heard of. It's not advice they ever got from their lawyers, accountants, or anybody else. They just are really overwhelmed to learn that there's options out for them. So that's my story. Thanks.
Hello, my name is Edward Araujo from El Paso, Texas. I just wanted to take a few minutes to tell you how happy and grateful I am. As a small business owner and having owned small businesses in the past, it was always a challenge getting funding, financing. It would never allow us to grow. Trying to bootstrap these different businesses, we were always limited by the money. And going to banks, trying to get loans, you have to be perfect to be able to get a loan, and we were never able to do that. So we were never able to grow as much as we wanted until we found this option. Been on this business finance suite for about a month, and it's already made a huge difference. I mean, you're talking about from the very beginning, making sure we were set up right, all the way to getting our trade lines, getting our revolving credit, and now we're looking at getting some funding. I cannot tell you how excited, how happy I am that we found the solution. If I would have found this years ago, who knows where our business could have been right now. I can guarantee you it works, it's awesome, you will be more than satisfied, and your investment will be well worth it. The only problem you're going to have is that you did not find this soon. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jim. I'm actually recording this video testimony, as you see here, at my home office. I just want to do a quick video because I just want to inform the populace out there how excited we are about the business finance, because for all intents and purposes, there's not a lot, and I've done plenty of research, and I'm sure you probably have as well, on the internet regarding business credit, how to obtain it, what are the 1, 2, 3 steps of how to get business credit and secure financing, which is so important for a small business such as myself to be able to survive and thrive in today's economy. I'm sure that you can agree with that. And so what's great about it is the fact that you have the support with the team, right? The product is so integral for our business because of the fact that it teaches you how to structure your business properly. There were some things that I was missing. There were some things that I had, but there were some things that I was missing, as well as the credit profiles and things like that to be created, and then vendor trade lines. Like, we would never know what types of what are the criteria that are necessary, the underwriting guidelines for the vendors to be selective, that when we would choose them, that we would be approved versus something where it would be where it would negatively impact our credit because we were just taking a shot in the dark, right? So I thought that was very, very important. Of course, where are you going to find that? Like, no one's telling you anything about that, right? And then of course, then to be able to get business credit cards in my business name with no personal guarantee, because most of the time they want to get your social security number when you're applying for business credit cards. So this totally separates my personal from my business, which is awesome. And then of course, the major thing is securing financing. We all need financing and working capital. My business sure does, and did at the time. And so it's awesome. I'm very excited where I'm at today. I'm very excited in the process. The team is very supportive, right? They're very knowledgeable about business credit and securing the best financial options for you, right? And they go through everything thoroughly. I couldn't say enough about it. But again, because of the fact that it is exclusive, you don't see it anywhere else on the internet. This put everything, it's like a one-stop shop, put everything all at my fingertips. And with that being said, hey, it allows me to have control, which is what I like, to have full control over the success of my business, and I'm sure that you would agree. So anyway, that's my testimony. Thank you.
Hey, what's up? This is Joey Bargwin in Renner Park, California. I have found a lot of success with offering business credit as well as offering business finance to my local community of business owners. Great way in which you can get out there and network, get part of the community, help out businesses start to grow, produce more revenue, expand the reach of their small businesses, and you are an expert in your field. So by far, one of the best programs out there that we've been happy to be a part of, and to help us as a company produce more revenue and expand our reach out there and working with more small business owners. So thank you.
We are located in Miami, Florida. My wife operates a business here in Miami. Recently, she was able to purchase the business finance. It has helped her a lot since she was able to establish her business credit profile. The good thing about having a business credit profile is that she was able to apply for some business funding without even using her social security number. Believe me, if you are a business owner, you need this program. I'm telling you right now, you need this program because it will help you a lot, and you will stop being personal liable for every credit that you apply for. Okay. Thank you very much for listening.
Wanted to separate my personal life from my business to give me greater peace of mind. It didn't take very long at all to do this under their guidance and suggestions. Realistically, it took about 6 months in my case. Sometimes I understand it can take less time. But you start by building starter accounts with such companies as Uline or Radio Shack or Quill, in my case, who were able to give me open lines of credit, and I made small purchases of $50 to $100 items that I would normally make in my normal business operations. At the end of 3 months, I had accomplished enough reportings to the 3 major business credit agencies, Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax, that I was able to get a Paydex rating of 80 from Dun & Bradstreet. That allowed me to then access and apply for credit with larger revolving types of companies. In my case, I got open lines of credit with Macy's, Staples, and with Amazon. At the end of about 6 months, as I said, I had about 10 different trade lines reporting, and that allowed me to then make an application for Visa and MasterCards, $5,000 and $10,000 Visa and MasterCards, and I was able to get about $55,000 in the form of business credit cards without any personal liability, which of course gives me a peace of mind. I'm definitely going to share this with my clients and show them how easy it is to do. And again, I wanted to say thanks.
Hey, my name is Antonio Bonner, and again, my testimony is really an eye-opener. I walked into the system to plug my information in, and I got to a part where I put my number in, and it stupid red flag says a cell phone. And then I looked around and showed me instructions on how to apply for a real business number. So I finally got in contact with Ring Central, got me a 1-800 number. Then I got to a part where it's talking about 411, and I had no idea how to plug my number to 411, and following the instructions, I got everything completed. And I'm now on the step that getting my number registered with Dun & Bradstreet. So I'm currently in process. And hopefully a week or two now I'll be approved for vendor cards. Thank you.
Okay, hello, my name is Curtis. I'm here to give you a testimonial, and I just want to say that it's been everything it was advertised to be, and then some. I'm really not sure where else you can find a program that is as comprehensive. I will say that it is not for someone that's going to be lazy with it. You really have to work the program. It's going to take 9 to 12 months to get you through the entire thing. Your business is in a beautiful position to be to have access to lending and to be set up for what the banks and lenders are really looking for. And I think that's the big value of this program is, to me, when you're trying to get lending, the banks just come back and say yes or no. They don't really tell you why. It's not like obtaining a mortgage for a home purchase where they can come back and say specifically, hey, this is why we denied you. If you can correct this and this, then we're going to do business with you. In the business funding world, it's almost a mystery, and you wonder if the stars are just not aligned properly. What this program did, at least for me, is it clarified everything. Okay, it walked me through it step by step, everything from the credibility phase and even while you're working the program, going through the steps, which again take 9 to 12 months, even right from the beginning. Once you get through the credibility stage, it's going to walk me right into a stage that's called fundability, where it's going to match me with whatever lenders I can get access to funds from right now. And depending on how long you've been in business and some other things you have going for you, you can get access to funds right away if you need them. My interest in the program wasn't that. My interest was following it through all the way and really putting my business credit-wise in a position where we had a strong D&B, Paydex, and a good overall credit profile, so that if I need lending the entity itself really looks stellar, not only from a Paydex score perspective, but also all of the other little things that the lenders and the banks look for as far as extending funding to businesses of my size. I can't say enough about the program. Again, I did search around before I settled in on this funding program, and I tell you what turned me off about other programs is they didn't even really seem to kind of know what was going to work and what wasn't going to work. It was almost like, well, we'll try this, and then we'll match you with this lender, and we'll see if it works. That's not this program. This program is very deep. It's very well designed and very well organized. And I would recommend it to anybody that's seeking to get funding for their business or put their business in a position where they're credible for funding from lenders. And I have recommended it, and I will continue to do so. And it's been a wonderful addition to my business. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Michelle. Just getting my LLC up and running, having advisors there to call when I need them, emailing. And they're actually emailing me back. That's fantastic. Anyway, I just wanted to do a testimonial, let you guys know that, hey, I do appreciate it. I can't wait to see all of my results that I'm going to get. I can already see it right now. So it makes a big difference. I know that I'm going to be able to grow my business. I know I'm going to have the money that I need for the things that I need for my business. So that's wonderful. Anyway, thank you.
Hello, my name is Narayan Dindial. I've learned a lot, even having some experience and knowledge in this industry of credit and finance. Even an old dog can learn new tricks. This 6-step process was wonderful. And going through this, I'm going to tell a little story that happened to me, and I wasn't even sure, I didn't even realize it was happening. I have an office building, 3,000 square foot that I could use, but I also have several businesses. And having them at that same location was getting the Dun & Bradstreet or the Duns number commingled with 2 different corporations. So what I did is went ahead and through the Business Credit and Finance Suite used Regis, which is a virtual office. Now, I didn't really need to spend the extra money, but realizing that in this process of credit and true financing other people's money, you do need to have your ducks in a row, and part of that is having a correct business mail address and telephone number. So I went ahead and I signed up for Regis. One thing I'll tell you, this was very easy. Had I done the research, which I didn't have the time to do anyways, it probably would have taken me a day or two to figure out Regis was the one to go with. In the step 1 is a simple one-click solution. I clicked on it, I received an email from a representative, and I sent off an email, and little did I know, inside of 30 minutes I already had a listed 411 telephone number and a proper business address. That's not the best part. I kept this address for just over a year, going through the Business Credit and Finance Suite. Of course, I'm going through the steps of establishing credit and building my profile. What I realized, or I guess I didn't realize, is that Regis and American Express at the time had a promotion, and anyone that had a Regis account was able and offered credit with American Express. Now, I realized I received these pre-approved offers about a year into the game. It wasn't until about a year and a half that I said, let me go ahead and apply. When I was approved for the American Express, and it's not the black card yet, you need to be invited for that one, but it was just below of the black card and one of the best that you could possibly have. When I received this offer and I realized that because I simply spent a little money with a virtual office that was very much needed, it opened the door to an American Express credit card for my business, which is one of the absolute best business credit cards you could have. So with that said, there's much more I could tell you, but I want to keep this as a short video testimonial as possible, and hopefully I'll have more to come. Thank you to the coaching staff and all that you do.
Hello, I'm Steve Granados, and just wanted to thank them for helping me out with my business, and it has really helped me build my business credibility. So I wanted to say thank you for that, taking me step by step through the process so I can get some funding as well too. So thank you very much.